How are you?
After gracefully conceding the yes victory in the just concluded constitution referendum, a section of the clergy and politicians who are opposed to the new laws have been calling for talks to immediately initiate the process of amending the so-called contentious issues.
Now that the document has received the endorsement of a majority of those who voted, we expect that consultations should now take place so that we can amend the contentious sections.
The results announced following the referendum do not in any way nullify these contentions.
But the committee of experts which worked on the final version of the constitution that was ratified by Kenyans in the referendum says this clamour is both premature and irrational.
Contentious issues were identified and resolved way before the referendum by other organs of the review process. That is, the Committee of Experts, the Parliamentary Select Committee, and the National Assembly. Therefore, statutorily, it is not open to any dissatisfied groups to declare newly found contentious issues.
The opponents of the new constitution argue that both the President and Prime Minister pledged to initiate amendments immediately the constitution was passed.
The Church is waiting and watching how the government makes good their promise.
But the COE says such a move could eventually distort the constitution.
Indeed, this is how the old constitution became disfigured. We recommend a prolonged period of patience to allow for the implementation of the new constitution so as to test its application and efficacy before any amendments are considered in future.
If anything, the committee of experts says institutions to facilitate amendments are yet to be established, adding that any amendments will be done after 2012 when the new laws are expected to have been fully implemented.
Kwa hivi sasa hata haiwezekani kwa sababu hatujaunda hata Senate. Bado unajua katiba kubadilishwa inapitia Senate, hatujaunda hata counties.
And with a rider that his views did not necessarily represent those of the Commission, Kitonga suggested the earliest period when the amendment process should be initiated.
Kwa mawazo yangu mwenyewe, nimefikiria ni kama miaka 10. Ndio naweza kuwa labda kutakuwa hata haina maana ya kubadilisha chochote.
To amend or not and how early it should be done if any amendments are to be made is quickly becoming a debate in the implementation of the new constitution, and it will now be interesting to see what avenues those yearning for amendments will take. Hussein Mohamed, Citizen Live at 9 in Nairobi.